Tonight, police are trying to track down suspects they say are connected to the deadly attacks in Paris, France that killed 129 people. French officials identified the alleged mastermind of the attacks, a Belgian man who's now believed to be in Syria. Police also surrounded the suspected hideout of a man identified as a driver for the attackers, but he wasn't there. France's president wants to bring the U.S. and Russia together in a coalition to defeat the Islamic State group. But President Obama again said today he would not send U.S. ground troops to fight the group. And more than a dozen governors now say their states will not accept any Syrian refugees brought to the U.S. But as Kristen Kennedy tells us, Kentucky is not among them for now.
The Paris attacks are prompting governors across the nation to tighten their policies on refugees. While more than 12 governors are reviewing current rules, some have already made the decision to stop the resettlement of new Syrian refugees.
There is reason to step back and make sure that the vetting processes are as thorough as possible. We don't want to come off xenophobic, but we also don't want to open the doors unwittingly to people who could come in concealed and cause problems here in America.
Former FBI agent Clay Mason is encouraging the governor to work with the State Department.
As long as I'm governor, we're going to be looking at the Syrian refugee problem on a case-by-case basis.
Governor-elect Matt Bevin thinks differently, releasing this statement late Monday afternoon. My primary responsibility will be to protect the citizens of the Commonwealth. This is why I am opposing the resettlement of Syrian nationals until we can better determine the full extent of any risks to our citizens.
Kentucky Refugee Ministries resettled 3 Syrian families in central Kentucky this year. They went through a 2-year vetting process.
There are layers upon layers upon layers of checks before people actually arrive.
Barbara Klein works with refugees in Lexington. She says they go through more than 30 security and medical checks before they can settle in the U.S.
The people that you see on the news every night tonight and who are just now arriving in Europe, if any of those people are admitted to the U.S. as refugees, it's going to be after they go through all of those steps, and it is not going to be anytime soon.
In Lexington, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Today, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul introduced legislation that would suspend visas from being issued for countries with a high risk of terrorism.